Do beautiful women attend this university? Oh yeah, finals are finally over. See what I did there? Finals are finally over. No? Okay. First of all, I am sorry for the 1 month social media blackout. This school is super hard. I mean, I just had 4 exams and I studied my ass off for them. I knew that the exams were going to be hard, but I didn't expect them to be this hard. I was never so stressed in my life. All I can say is that I hope I passed all of my exams, but yeah. Damn. Anyways, yo, what is up guys? For those who are new around here, my name is Dominik Neubauer. I am 19 years old, I am a college student at TUM and I'm studying games engineering. Welcome to my life. For the past few months, I've been getting a lot of questions about my campus life, what you need in order to study here, my budget, and stuff like that. And I figured I'd make a video about it. So this is me answering your questions. One more thing, me and my friends planned a really good video that we are going to shoot next week. So stay tuned for that and let's get on with the video. So to start us off, Aman Jadoon asked, is the tuition free in TUM? No, the tuition is not free, but it's really cheap. You only have to pay 128 euros per semester, so it's affordable. Okay, question numero dos. What's the Abitur grade you need to get into TUM? Okay, so that depends on the studies. For example, if you want to get into Electrotechnik, it doesn't really matter if you have a good grade or a bad grade. For computer science, there used to be a limit, but they changed it, so all you have to do is just really pass the exam. But still, better grades mean that you have a better chance at entering TUM. So I would recommend you guys to keep your grades as good as possible. For some studies, they require a really good Abitur grade. Question number 3. Divyansh. I for sure said your name wrong. I'm sorry. Hey bro, how hard is it to get admission into TUM? I'm from India and I want to study here. Again, that depends on the studies. And I wish you the best of luck. Sinister Crowd asked, hey, welches Semester bist du? This was asked in German and the English version of this question will be which semester I'm in. Well, it's my first semester. I am doing the bachelor's in games engineering and I hope I will now move on to the second semester, so fingers crossed. Virus1773HK asked, do beautiful women attend this university? This is personally my favorite question. Hell yeah, bro. That's the reason why I came here. Hi, Dominic. Are you from Germany? If not, what did you do to get into TUM? Thanks ahead for your reply. You're welcome. No, I am not from Germany. My mom is German. She's from Munich. And my dad, he is Turkish. I used to live in Istanbul and there I visited an Austrian high school where I did my Abitur. I studied hard to get good grades and a good Abitur grade and then boom, before you know it, I'm studying at TUM. Okay, so this question was asked by Fabian Rahman. Great video. Thank you. This really made me want to go to TUM now. You're welcome. And by the way, how many of the classes are taught in English? Normally, I would say none. However, I have this games engineering class. Funny thing is, the lesson is taught in German, but the studying material like PowerPoint, script and stuff like that are in English. And the exam is also in English. But don't ask me why, I have no idea. Next question. What is your monthly budget? Okay, so let's say you have to pay something between 450 euros and 850 euros for the dormitory, depending on whether it's a public one or a private one. Then you obviously have to do some shopping for groceries and stuff. That will cost something like 60 euros to 80 euros per week. I would recommend to cook at home because eating outside can be really expensive. If you go to the movies every single week like I do, then you have to pay 11 euros for tickets. Now, let's move on to the
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Now, let's move on to the fun stuff like drinking and clubbing. Okay, so first of all, you have to pay an entering fee. That is something like 10 or 50 euros depending on the club. You could drink inside of the club, but that is too expensive. One drink costs something like 10 euros, and if you have like 5 drinks, that's 50 euros. And then if you get like tequila shots, that's something like 5 euros per shot. So you could leave the club with 70 euros or more. Nah, we don't want that. Personally, me and my friends drink at bars and get wasted there and then go to the clubs. Saves a lot of money. If you do fitness, then you have to pay 20 euros per month. Pretty cheap. Then transformation. There is a semester ticket for students. You have to pay 195 euros for a semester, and with that ticket you can go anywhere you want. Obviously in the city. Then you definitely need a SIM card for your phone, and for that you pay 25 euros per month. So in total you would pay something between 800 euros and 1200 euros per month. Plus the semester ticket, plus clothes shopping, plus activities like summer festivals or something like that. Yeah, if you compare Munich with other cities, you can definitely tell that it's really expensive. Now, let's move on to Instagram. Guhumfrankasif asks, hey, can you please tell me about the requirements or the criteria to be enrolled in TUM for a bachelor's degree? Okay, so in order to study here, you have to have a mature grade that is higher than 3.0, but that is not enough. There is a system called Uni Assist. Your grades first have to get approved from that system, and then they will send your grades to TUM. TUM has their own way of calculating the score you actually need to get into TUM. They take your ABI grades, they take your school grades, and then they just do their thing. No one really knows their calculation methods other than TUM, but they give you a new grade, and if you get higher than 71, you'll immediately get accepted. However, if you don't get 71 or above, they give you a second chance in which you'll get invited to an interview. If you can prove that you're worthy, then you'll get accepted. Then you definitely need a C1 level German knowledge. You should definitely do internships. I myself have done 3 internships in big firms like Bosch, Siemens and so on. I am Hamza Tulifikar. By the way, please tell me that finding accommodation in Munich isn't hard, and what's the average rate for a room. I'm going to combine this question with another question that I got from _Basil_Sakar. What do you prefer as a new student? Okay, so the truth is finding accommodation in Munich is really hard. However, you have 2 choices. You can either live in a dormitory or live in a house. As a student, I would say finding a room in a dormitory is way easier than finding a house. But it's still really hard to find a room in the dormitory, so you have to apply really early. There are quite a few dormitories that I know of. There's one called Resel. There you have to pay 850 euros for a 19 meters squared room. However, it has a really good location. Then there's one in Garching called the GLC that is really close to my campus. The room size is almost the same, but there you have to pay 830 euros plus 40 euros for electricity. But it has its own gym, it has its own public chilling area, it has its own public kitchen. A new dormitory got built this year called Campus Viva. The rooms are bigger there, and there you have to pay less, something like between 740 euros. Then there's this thing called WG, which stands for Wohngemeinschaft. It's basically a house where you can live with several people. I would recommend you guys to find friends during the first year and then move into a WG. Okay, so that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any other questions, make sure to comment down below or DM me on Instagram at Neubauer_Dominik. Always plug. And I'll answer them on the part 2. Stay tuned for next week, and I'll see you guys on the next vlog. See ya!